Good afternoon, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, April 10th. We're looking at Window Traders Market Profile of the ES and the NQ. So, obviously, a huge day of consolidation after yesterday's historic ranges. Today's ranges were huge too. 20-something dollars in ES and NQ. Right? They're like the fourth largest ranges or the fourth largest range of the year. Our volume's going to be the fifth heaviest of the year. What was accomplished today? Well, we took back 2/3 of yesterday's trend day. I didn't think we would get even that much, but we did. But we held it. We were also a trend day down today, which failed for all three of our indices. Okay, we ended up with unchanged value now for the second day in a row. We do end up with an afternoon rally high in K. So righty, let's start with righty. Righty almost took back the whole trend day, but they did not. And they took back the downtrend day today that they had. They end righty 9 wide and an afternoon rally high in K. NQ ends only 8 wide with an afternoon rally high in K. And ES ends only 8 wide with an afternoon rally high in K. So, was it a success or a failure today for the bulls? Again, I didn't expect as much to be taken back, but we'll see. We have inside days, right? Can you imagine saying we have a $24 range and it's an inside day? I mean, these things you're talking history here with the ranges we've had and some of the things we talk about. $24 range and we're an inside day. So, again, not easy to navigate. We spent the whole time doing what? What we talk about a lot, filling in a lot of volume where there was single prints. Well, that's what we did today in both ES and NQ, where there was no volume yesterday. It's balance. I'm calling it balance. Even though I called the SA up and it didn't stop the one-time framing, technically, we are one-time framing up 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. But with the range of that magnitude, I'm going to call it, at best, I would call it up to balance. So I'm calling it balance. My balance high is yesterday. My balance low is Monday. That's how I'm going to look at it. Same with NQ. Okay? So tomorrow, with the inside day, you come out of it and go with it, but you better monitor for continuation or lack of the way this market now, has been moving $5 to $7 a time frame very easily. Think about that. Okay? It seems, was that long-term money selling it when we went down? Again, I thought it was, but that rally yesterday and the fact that even today became very mechanical starts leading me to believe we're at least definitely dealing with short-term traders for the most part. Again, whether it was long-term money selling it, not sure. I didn't think they would allow the market to rally 30-something dollars. That's another, you'll never see that. It was a 30-something dollar time frame yesterday in ES and NQ and H period. I wouldn't think long-term money would let the market rally that much, but who knows? Had a decent day today. I was on both sides of the market. I shorted A period. My first trade in A period was an ebb and flow trade. We opened with higher value, came right, and then came down into value pretty quickly in ES's case. NQ took a little longer, but I did a couple ebb and flow trades, and then I got the overnight low. Again, I only did it with 1 lots today. Wasn't playing anything bigger. Then in B period, same thing. Got A's low with a 1 lot, and then made some money on some ebb and flow trades in B. I did nothing in C. D period, I did get the short to get the IB low, and then I took a long. I didn't think we would go trend. Now, I made money on that long, but we did go trend. So, in fact, twice I took a long. And then as it got later in the time frame, I was like, and we started pushing. I'm like, that's it. I'm not pressing my luck. Now, believe it or not, I lost money on a short knee. Don't ask me how, but I did. Even holding single prints. Not a lot, but I lost on it. Now, one trade that I was interesting that I took when F period pulled down, NQ was down 6.96%. And I grabbed a long. And I did that for one main reason, but two total. The main reason was whoever was short in D, E, and F, seeing us get almost to limit down, I figured would cover. Because if they stop halt trading, you never know where it's going to reopen. So you figured, think about the money that was in the market in D, E, and F for shorts. So I took a one lot long, I made 40 points on it. Ripped up 40 points. Now we did make a lower low again, and by the way, we never halted trading because we never spent 2 minutes down 7%. But I took that trade. It was totally against MGI, without a doubt. But I thought at that point you would either get shorts, well, not stopping, they would cover. So, and it worked. I did short G period against the single prints, did well. I actually took a long in H. I thought they would stop the one-time framing, and they did. And then I took a short in H against the 144, which paid. And then my last trade of the day, believe it or not, I took a long in J to fill the last bunch of single prints in NQ. I never took a short for the afternoon rally high. Don't know why I really didn't, just didn't. I just didn't like the fact that we held yesterday's trend day and took back today's downtrend day. Now, I wasn't too sure if they were going to try to get a little giddy and keep and go and at least test the opening. Now, we never did it, so yes, certainly missed some short opportunities up there in J, K, and L. But again, for me, that's fine. And that was my trading. So going into tomorrow, I'm going to show you the charts. Tomorrow we'll recap everything. So for now, what's our balance? It's a 5-day balance. Friday through today, right? So it's a 5-day balance, but the important levels are yesterday's high and Monday's low. Now, one other thing before I get to the charts, we always talk about hump levels. We talked about them this morning, and let me just go over that again because it certainly proved to be true, right? Which gave us increased confidence on those shorts early in the day. We said the base of the price spike was important to hold, okay, which was K's high. I said, if we open below and start and get the overnight low and start bringing value to overlap into higher, that's not going to be too good for the bulls. And that's exactly what happened. So the bears defended their hump level of the price spike. The bulls could not defend their hump level of basically value high in the overnight lows. And the bears took advantage of it. So going into tomorrow, I think a very important level will be for the bears, K's high. Now I'm in bigger increments, but K's high is basically around value high. So if we go, we've had 2 days of unchanged value. So if value goes to overlap at a higher or higher tomorrow, good chance we're going to test the balance high. So the hump level for the bears is value high and K's high from yesterday. For the bulls, for my money's worth, it's yesterday's low. I'm sorry, today's low. Because if we take out today's low, I would think they go and finish off the single prints from yesterday. Doesn't mean we'll come out of balance, but I think we'll at least finish off the single prints. So early on, those are your two levels for tomorrow. And then just on the chart, quickly, it's a decent hammer on this candle. Is that positive? It is. But I don't know how much to lean on it, considering it's just an inside day. So if they really want to impress me, open with higher value, take out today's high, and then go attack Wednesday's high. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Hope you had a good day trading. Enjoy your evening, rest up, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.